slow down your reps. You work out, you're like ripping your muscles, right? And then you're filling them with food, and that's how they puff up and that's how they grow. Essentially over time, the more and more you do it, the bigger and bigger they get. So if you're ripping your muscles like that, just whamming them out like this. Like, what do you feel ripping?
Ripping sounds
enough
intense.
Down on any movement should be anywhere from like 3 to 5 seconds. Stay slow and controlled. I'm already feeling it so much more.
She's still moving those 10s quick, even with the eccentric.
I know I can also do 35s. But
35.
how beneficial is that? Not very beneficial. Let's see how many we can get 35 for.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Whew. See, like if you ask me to do 35 with like that, so like I can't.
You just
do
did it.
that. I can't do that.
Maybe not slow, but you did it. You know, that was hypertrophy range. That's great. She killed it. It was moving at a good speed too. Girl, high five. This isn't bad advice. There's just some missing information. I'm assuming this is on the stance of hypertrophy, considering that she mentioned like the tearing of the muscle, the refilling with nutrients so it can grow bigger and you can continue to do it. The reason this isn't bad advice is because that slow eccentric is still time under tension. The missing information is that you could do the same thing with those 35s. You just got into hypertrophy range, a 10 rep set. It looked like it was an RPE of around like 8 or 9 by the end of it. I love tempo lifts, especially for strength, getting rid of like sticking points. I find them very beneficial. But as far as hypertrophy, there's not more of a benefit to doing the slow and controlled versus repping it out. This has even been looked at where they tested movements with external momentum or cheat reps versus strict reps. The way that they did it too was awesome because each participant was doing strict on one side and cheat on the other, which completely gets rid of the genetic differences between person to person when you're doing a test like that. So chef's kiss, I love it. You are able to receive the same hypertrophic response through strict reps with lighter weight than you can with the cheat reps. So your joints might be screaming at you a little less and it might be beneficial long term. But hey, if you like to get in the gym and clang and bang those weights and just make some noise and get a good pump, that's perfect. That works for you. It all comes down to preference. Also, let's talk about that ripping thing really quick because I don't want to scare the non-gym goers from getting into the gym thinking that they're going to feel their body falling apart. What you're feeling is a deep stretch, and that deep stretch has been known to elicit a huge hypertrophic response, which is beneficial to sit in that deep stretch every single rep. But if you don't sit in it every single rep, you're still going to see growth if you're bringing the muscle close to failure. So again, this isn't bad advice, and she took those 35s for a ride in a hypertrophy range, so maybe take those for a spin again, girl. Killed it. High five again. Send this to a friend who needs to stop curling in a squat rack. Or keep doing it because it's fun and we love it.